Hey everyone! Now, as you probably don't know, I have this friend who knows someone else, whose uncle's brother's son's friend knows someone who has heard of someone who works at Sega. So obviously, this friend of mine possesses some very reliable information regarding the new Sonic game. He contacted me just yesterday to reveal some incredibly 100% reliable news about upcoming Sonic titles, and I promise you all that you will be very excited. First of all, as you are aware, Roger Craig Smith is no longer the voice of the Mr. Sonic. Sega have taken this opportunity not to hire a brand new voice actor, but to bring an old, much-loved one back. Ah yes, I hear your excitement. That's right, the returning voice actor is Masato Nishimura. Yes, you heard me, that's none other than Sonic's original voice actor from Sonic CD. How exciting. I can't wait to hear more classic lines such as,
I'm out of here!
and other classic lines like that. I've always insisted Nishimura-senpai was the best voice actor for the Sonic Hedgehog. He just captures the raw energy of the character in a way that no other voice actor since has quite been able to emulate. I know that's a lot to take in, but things are only getting more interesting from here. So, you know those rumours that are going around about an adventure remake? Well, the remake is now officially confirmed by the 100% reliable source I mentioned at the start of the video. Yes, we're getting Sonic Adventure even more cut. We've already had the director's cut, so what could they possibly remove from that to make an even more dissatisfying experience? Well, for a start, the even more cut edition is only Sonic's story. You heard me. No more Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, Gamma. I'm not just saying they've been removed as playable characters, they've been completely ripped from the game. There are no more cutscenes, just pure Sonic gameplay. This brings the total playtime down to a length much more akin to Forces, and, taking additional inspiration from Forces, Sega have fixed all the bugs by automating half the game. And remember the infuriating camera from the original? Well, now camera control has been removed altogether, and any sections where the camera would have been an issue have been made 2D. Sega really does think of everything. And that's not all. In order to really streamline the experience, Sega have removed DLC, missions, minigames, hub worlds, and the Chow Garden. So no more time wasters, just good old Sonic gameplay. What about other enhancements, I hear you ask? Well, the game runs at a solid 60 FPS, which has been achieved through the ingenious decision to further downgrade the textures from DX. It's like you're playing an entirely different game. Sonic Adventure Even More Cut will be coming out in the summer of this year, alongside a collection of some of Sonic's forgotten classics. The Sonic Underrated Collection, or SUC for short, features one-to-one ports of some long-neglected Sonic games. Can you guess what they are? There's Sonic Shuffle, Sonic 06, and, most excitingly of all, Sonic Boom! Rise of Lyric. Finally, all three of these games will be available to play from the Epic Games Store, in their classic resolutions at their classic frame rates, with all of the characteristic quirks intact. What more could you want? What's that? You want an Unleashed port? Well, it looks like you're in luck. That's right, Sonic Unleashed is finally being ported to the Game Boy Advance. But, I hear you ask, can the Game Boy Advance really process Unleashed's fast-paced gameplay to solid frame rate? No, of course not, you fool! That's why Sega reported a perfectly compatible version of Unleashed, that being the mobile version that absolutely no one has ever heard of. I'll tell you what, I can't wait to spend 10 quid on a second-hand GBA to experience Unleashed all over again. Well, I guess it's not all over again, it's a brand new experience, because who the hell played the mobile version? In fact, why are there so many versions of Unleashed, yet it's still not on PC? Answer me that, Sega. But where are the new games? Surely we're getting some new games? Of course we're getting new games. Coming out in 2022, we have, and you'll never believe this, but it's right, you must believe me, because I told you the source. We're getting another storybook game. Remember the storybook games? They were supposed to be a trilogy. We got Secret Rings and Black Knight, but the third one was never released. Well, Sega have gone and abducted their old Wii exclusive team to make the final storybook game for the Nintendo Switch. This one is set in feudal Japan, featuring a rivalry between two samurai families. I think it's called Sonic and the Shadow Dies Twice. There are two stories where you play as either Sonic or Shadow. There are also multiple instances where they fight, dueling one another with katanas and the like. From what I've heard, Sonic is like the honourable samurai who upholds all the traditional samurai values and the like, And Shadow's some sort of anti-hero who uses stealth and plays a bit more like a ninja, I think. Sounds pretty good to me. But in the end, the two of them team up to take down the invading warlord, Genghis Khan, who, it is revealed at the end, was actually Eggman all along. Who would have thought? I'm sure you'll all be very surprised when you find out, so I won't spoil the twist here. So, that's all incredibly exciting news, but there's more. I've saved the best until last. The next mainline Sonic game, coming out in November 2022, is Sonic Adventure 3. We've waited, well, a long time for this game, and it's finally coming. A brand new game in the adventure style, the game we've been anticipating for decades. So, what new features does Adventure 3 bring to the table? How does it stand out from its predecessors? Those of you that have played Adventure 1 and 2 know that the worst parts of both games were the additional playable characters, and if you think otherwise, then, well, you're wrong. If you think Knuckles' stages in SA2 were in any way bearable, then you have some fundamental defect in your brain, because those stages were the absolute antithesis of everything that I appreciate in video games. They sucked. They sucked fat, turgid, rotten, odorous. The additional playable characters were absolutely no fun at all. At least in Adventure 1 you could just play Sonic's story. In SA2 you may as well just give up after City Escape. In fact, just don't buy the game. It's a piece of shit. I'm joking, guys, don't leave. But the great thing about SA3 is that it doesn't have additional characters. Nope, none at all. Just Sonic. That's right, only Sonic. And Classic Sonic. And Adventure Sonic. And Boom Sonic. Lost World Sonic. Werehog Sonic. Super Sonic. Movie Sonic. Underground Sonic. Sonic in a Car. Tank Control Sonic. And Big the Cat. Ha! Got you. I'm joking, of course. There's no Big the Cat. Just Fishing Sonic. So obviously, SA3 is really a reinvention of the adventure formula, taking notes from all the games since SA2. But what classic elements of the adventure games are returning? Well, for just $10 you can purchase, from day one, the Chow Garden DLC. If you couldn't tell because, I don't know, either your faith in Sega is incredibly low, or you're just incredibly gullible, all of these leaks are false. I made them up. Hopefully. I mean, please don't let them be true. I hope none of you are feeling disappointed. If you are, then that's just too bad. I wouldn't normally make a video like this, but I feel these Sonic leaks have been getting really out of hand. At this point, in the absence of any news from Sega, people have been pretty much just promoting what they want to see, as if it is actual official news. It's been getting pretty annoying at this point, and it's never really clear what to believe. And that's not just in regards to the games. I'm also referring to that whole Roger Craig Smith incident where people just jumped to the conclusion that he'd been fired. Now, I don't know exactly what the situation was, but I think Roger's told us all that he wants to, and there's no requirement for him to clarify any further if he doesn't want to. In regards to this incident and the games in general, claiming you know the truth when you're really just speculating isn't really helping anyone. And you're only going to look like an idiot when the truth inevitably comes out. When people are so quick to jump to conclusions or are willing to straight up lie, I'm not sure what they're hoping to achieve other than sadistically messing with people's heads. It's not good. I hope you've learned something from this video or can appreciate my message. Thanks for watching. Also, please subscribe. No one's done that in a while.